This is Lore Actually, a podcast where we discuss fiction and fiction-related news.
Yep.
Welcome
We're back
to the second season.
Season 2?
Season 2. I mean, why not? We had a long break, so kind of,
That's
you
true.
know, it's
That's true.
fitting. How are you, Paula?
I'm good, Ksenia. How are you?
Good. Are we going to start with Odyssey?
We can, absolutely.
I think
Straight
this is the most...
Back to the good part.
Yeah, this is the most
Straight
important
into it.
topic right now, so...
I know. My FYP is just like mythology at this point, you know?
Yep.
Like to send 2 or 3 memes to someone about, I don't know, aura farming in the movie. And next thing I know, I'm like bombarded with Greek mythology stuff. But no, yeah, sure. Let's go for it. Let's start with what we liked and then what we didn't like. There's nothing you didn't like.
The problem is I don't even want to critique it, you know? Like, I don't even want to say anything bad about it because I love the rhetoric in the movie. I love the, message, and it was very, I don't know, it's just a beautiful movie.
Okay.
You know? Maybe I will
I don't think this is how critiquing works, but...
Yeah, maybe I will find something along the way, like, as we talk, you know? But, yeah, what do you think?
No, I loved it. No, it was great. I mean, I didn't really feel like it was long. You know, some movies, you look at the time, it says, I don't know, 3 hours or whatever, 2 hours, 45. And you're like, how am I going to sit through this whole thing? Case in point, Oppenheimer. Okay.
Yes.
But
which really is another anti-war movie.
Yeah, Nolan is on a mission. So yes, we watched it in IMAX. I mean, visually, it's stunning. Yeah, I think there's no doubt about it. It's one of the most stunning movies I've seen in a while.
Did you watch it in real IMAX?
Is there an unreal IMAX?
Well, there's like a digital IMAX, which is like everywhere in the, cinemas, like regular cinemas. And there's like a real IMAX, which is like a bigger screen. And...
I think you're talking about the 70 millimeter IMAX.
Yes.
I don't think we have this here. I mean, there's definitely not in Luxembourg. It wasn't the 70 millimeter. But here they show you have IMAX and then you just have normal non-IMAX. They show it in just normal cinema, like normal screen. And then I think they also have the 4DX here. Just when the chair is moving and the water is splashing in your face and there's wind and all that stuff. Sounds like a horrible idea.
Yeah, I saw videos of this and it was like, this is not something I would want to see. Yeah.
I watched the F1 movie in that and I was just laughing my ass off because it's just every time the chair would move, I just found it incredibly hilarious. So I'm not sure this would be the best vibe, for a movie like this. But no, so going back to it, yeah, visually stunning. Obviously, the shots are just incredible. The locations are amazing. If you consider like the lack of CGI used on the movie,
yes.
it's just
it was impressive.
Insane. I didn't check what was the budget for the movie, but it must
be 350
like ridiculous. I mean, it's crazy. Even like later, I found out that the whole scene with Cersei, turning them into pigs, that wasn't CGI.
It wasn't CGI.
And I was like, what do you mean it wasn't CGI? Like, what do you mean by that? But yeah, it's just crazy. I mean, the amount of work for like locations, cinematography, then even the costume design, everything. It's just incredible. The horse is fucking crazy.
The horse
is insane.
Yeah.
The horse, and I didn't even mind that it wasn't rolled because I don't know if this is how it is in the book or we're just used to this is how it's depicted in paintings and stuff, like
on the wheels, like
or trolled on the wheels, and when they just drag it in, I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, but this was really impressive. Like, I've never thought about. I think it was never probably depicted that like people died in there, like that they were there for like some time and not for 2 hours or something.
Yeah.
And I feel like this was like such a real experience. Like you feel it with them. It was quite impressive.
Yeah. So all of these kind of moments are incredible. I mean, sound effects, everything. I don't know. For me, it was. I went in with high expectations and it met my expectations. I've heard some things, for friends saying, oh, like I liked it, but I wasn't like, it wasn't wow for me, like I expected more because of all of the hype. I don't know. For me, it delivered on the hype.
I feel like maybe people think that most of it is CGI or like a lot of it is CGI. I feel like people are used to CGI being used because I knew that there's like very little CGI. Even like the whirlpool was not CGI. The Cyclops was a puppet. And for me it was just like impressive filmmaking. This is like what cinema was and should be, and this was
the first thing I told to the people like I was watching with, I was like, we are complaining, oh, this generation has a shorter attention span, everyone has ADHD, like we cannot watch a movie these days without checking our phone. Never in like a single moment during the movie did I have an urge to check my phone.
Yes.
It's not about, it's not even about ADHD. It's just the content. Like the content that's produced, you cannot compare a shit Netflix movie with this. Like, we don't have ADHD. We just want good cinema. We just want good quality movie that makes us like an immersive experience, that we are there. And I had to remind myself to blink like a couple of times. I was just like I could figure that my eyes were getting dry because I'm just like this, like staring,
Yeah, it was a magical experience for me. I was impressed, really. Do you have any criticism? I think I have criticism. I think, like, as usual, women in Nolan movies.
Okay, women in Nolan movies, elaborate, because Penelope was a badass.
She was a badass, but I think they like have less nuance than they deserve. It's not like the women are like badly written or something. I know it's Odysseus story, it's fine. But I feel like, for example, like Cersei got really like little screen time, and Cersei is like impressive. I love this book, Cersei, by Madeline Miller.
Yeah.
This is like one of my favorite books, and Cersei is like an impressive character. I mean, obviously the book by Madeline Miller is like a retelling, but I feel like she really got the point of the character, and here she was a bit like a villain.
I think she's a villain in the original material, so it's still, you still need to stick to the original.
She kind of like, she was a villain in the original material because it was written by a man, and because she was fucked up, fucked by gods.
Let's just say I'm not watching a Greek epic if I'm looking for women's rights. I think this is the wrong area for that, and I don't think every movie needs to serve this purpose.
Yeah, no, I feel like I don't think that either. But I feel like Nolan still heard the criticism of his like earlier movies that his women are not very good, and I feel he's like learning, like he's getting better.
Well, yeah, there's so many female characters outside. I mean, outside of like the obvious ones, because Helen of Troy is not so heavily featured in the Odyssey. She's more in the Iliad. Okay, and they still like showed her. They showed her twin sister, the whole story with the Agamemnon and his brother, whatever. So they still did this kind of sections, and then you have like Athena popping out. This I saw a meme that said like Zendaya literally stepped out of the Dune 3 trailer, and was like, it's funny because we just saw the trailer right before the movie started. I thought, damn, she didn't even bother to change the outfit. She literally was like, okay, stepped into this straight away. But and then you have like Athena or whatever, his vision of Athena popping up every now and then. So it's still like a huge improvement since, I don't know, Inception. So
and Batman,
so,
and,
yeah.
I mean,
so it's
them,
still.
I appreciate that he like improves.
Yeah,
like a man tries.
Yeah.
I also heard like that he misses the point of Homer, but also I don't agree with that.
I've only read the shorter versions of the Iliad and the Odyssey. So what we basically have in our school program. I assume you had the same, but I think he's still trying to. Even with Oppenheimer, he's still trying to make it as contemporary, as relevant as possible.
Yeah.
Like it's not Homer's message, right? It's Nolan's message.
I think he took the original and he basically transformed it and made it relevant for our society, for like the world right now. And I really appreciated it. I don't know, like the anti-war sentiment, the psychological damage. Also, like, I love how in the end, to get home, Odysseus has to just like let it go and give himself to God. So
okay, now what I didn't like.
Yes, go ahead.
There were still things I didn't like. I'm gonna go, I think, on a 10-minute rant. Feel free to cut it, but I'm having Zendaya fatigue. It's official.
Well, yeah.
Like,
no.
I think we mentioned this before on the podcast, and no matter how much I enjoy everything she does for press of the movies, like the girl is stunting on these hoes, for lack of better words. Like, she's just surreal. Like I'm
Yeah.
ascending every time I see her on a red carpet. I mean, the look for I don't know if it was the London premiere, the New York premiere with the
I think it was
long curls
the
and no eye makeup. I
yeah,
think it was the New York
and
premiere or
the
something.
wings,
And
the New York, yes.
Jesus Lord Almighty, take the wheel. This woman is gorgeous, okay?
Yeah.
But having said all that, I'm just like, I don't think she has that much range. I'm sorry. It might be like very controversial thing to say, but for me, she played Athena exactly like she plays her character in Dune. And it
Mhm.
has nothing to do with the fact that she's the same outfit. Like, I'm just not. And I will say even something more controversial. I think he should have switched Zendaya and Lupita Nyong'o. And I think Lupita Nyong'o should have played the image of Athena and Zendaya should have played Helen. I think that would have worked better. And even though, okay, she would share again like screen time with Tom Holland like this, because this way she
Mhm.
doesn't have any screen time with Tom Holland.
Yeah.
I think I would have appreciated Lupita's take on Athena more. But then I understand that she wasn't supposed to maybe look divine. Okay. She was supposed to look like this priestess that gets killed and then he comes to
Yeah.
her. But even like some line delivery, even though I read an interview where it said that she was the only one to get it perfect from
Yeah,
Christopher
yeah.
Nolan during filming.
Also Anne Hathaway.
If we compare like the acting chops on Anne Hathaway versus like I don't, but it could be also because it's just like Zendaya fatigue. But it's again like the shortage of actors in Hollywood is getting to me. I like these actors. I like Robert Pattinson. There's absolutely no need for me to see 3 separate movies with Robert Pattinson and Zendaya in 1 year.
Yeah.
3 movies
I like
in
that
1
you
year.
don't complain about Tom Holland.
But even with Tom Holland, okay, fine, it's like 2. But
Yeah,
this is like
that's not
3
much.
movies. Okay, and again, fine with something like like a franchise where you have the Spider-Man and you have MJ. You will have movies coming out and at the same time they work on other projects. Okay, fine. But here it's like casting Robert Pattinson in the side, whatever is the new character in Dune. Why did we cast him with this bleach blonde hair? Was there no one else who could have played? I know someone who looks amazing in bleach blonde. Name is Matt Smith. Cast him for that, you know? And I don't know, like, you know what I'm talking about? Though? Like,
Yeah.
it's pissing me off because I like the Dune trailer looks fucking amazing. I'm so excited for that movie. I'm not even hiding. Like the trailer looked insane.
I am not that
I'm on my
excited.
Timothée Chalamet redemption arc. Okay, now that he's growing his hair, I'm on my Timothée Chalamet redemption arc, and I'm pushing for him to get like an Oscar or something for this role. Even though we know it's gonna be Matt Damon, whatever in the Odyssey, but at
You
least he
think?
needs to be. I guess. I don't know. No, you don't think he was that strong?
No,
But
he
you know,
was.
I have like a
I know that
Matt
you're like,
Damon bias,
yeah,
like
you're
anti-bias,
biased,
whatever. Like, yeah.
but I'm not sure if Academy will do that. I don't know. I just love Matt Damon. I know that people say that he's like a second. How do you call this? Not a
Second
main
tier?
character. No, not second tier, but
Supporting
like
actor.
supporting actor, not a main character. But
Yeah.
I'm just like, haven't you seen his earlier movies? Like he always was like a main character, and they were great. Like whenever he played
No,
a
but
main character.
I know, but you know, I like my Damon in like Ocean's 11. I don't like, you know what I
Oh, I
mean?
love him.
Like this is this is what I love for him. I'm not
Yeah.
super into like the super serious roles. I way prefer when he's a bit more like comedic and
Yeah.
almost like sexy, you know, like flirting and things like this. So I don't know. For me, this works better. But yeah, I mean, we still have time until the awards. Okay. There's still half a year to go. A bunch of movies can come out. But I remember Dune, the first Dune was snubbed like fully at the Oscars.
Yeah.
And then even the second Dune, I don't even think Timmy was nominated for that. Was he nominated for? I don't think so. And I don't know what's the problem the Academy has with Dune, but
I think
from
like
the
they try to avoid like blockbuster movies most of the
yeah,
time. But
no,
like it's
no,
weird with them. Like it's always weird with them because like Barbie got, nominations and Oscars
yeah.
and like then Dune didn't get any, which is like weird.
So second Dune was like not nominated for any of the acting. It was only nominated for Best Picture, Best Visual Effects, Best Sound Cinematography and Production Design, and won for Visual Effects and Sound. I don't know. I don't know. For me, Timmy in second Dune was amazing, and from the trailer, I mean, it looks insane. But back to my point of like, you're introducing a new character. There's already Zendaya in that movie. Why do you need to cast Robert Pattinson? Like, why can't we cast like literally anyone else? And I know that Nolan has his kind of roster of actors that he likes to work with, and from time to time he brings in new actors. I mean, but again, like you're already casting Tom Holland, which, okay, fine, let's say, okay, fine, okay, even though, again, he's literally like promoting 2 movies at the same time. Like he's promoting Spider-Man and it's not like he was bad. He wasn't bad, but I wasn't like super impressed with him.
I wasn't super. I don't think you have to.
I think
be,
he did like the job, but again, I would have appreciated to see some maybe lesser known actor in that role because it could be someone young. I saw something very funny, and he was like, "Oh, so he was talking about the age of the character, and he was like, I thought he was 16. But apparently the character is 22 or 20, 21. He was like, oh, well, I just found like a flaw with my acting because this whole time I was playing him like he was 16. And I was like, my guy, like that's like basic research. That's like basic preparation. But anyway, I'm like, you don't look 16, so that's fine. You know, like it's not like we were confused about that. But okay, so you already cast Tom Holland. You know that he's going to be with Zendaya. Oh, doggo. You know that he's going to be...
Sorry. He's just asking to be there.
This is a puppy break. Like, you know he's going to be at the same time in a movie with Zendaya. Just cast someone else.
Yeah.
That's it. This is the only thing that irks me. Because it's kind of taking me... I'm more focused on the fact that it's Zendaya. Like, I'm looking at it and I'm not thinking, oh, it's Athena. I'm thinking,
I think she became like so recognizable, and her acting became so like recognizable that she's not playing a character anymore.
No,
basically, this is the same with Leo DiCaprio for me. You know,
no, because Leo can transform into the character, and I don't think she has yet the chops to do that. I think she was very good as Rue in Euphoria. And then everything else is just the same for me. That's like my only little thing that I would have appreciated more diversity in the cast from that perspective and not see the same people. Like we ran out of actors, you know. Love John Bernthal though. I mean, the guy is taking me out every time. Did you see this meme I sent you about like how he talks with this like Baltimore accent? I didn't notice it during the movie, but afterwards when I saw the meme, I was like, yes, it's giving like what's this show? The Bear.
The Bear.
It's giving The Bear. It's giving the Chicago, because he's the older brother in The Bear, right? And he like appears in a couple of scenes. Like I'm like, it's giving that. But I'm biased. Like I will watch anything with him. But again, he's the Punisher in Spider-Man. So the 3 of them are in this movie, and literally the 3 of them are the main characters in another movie that's coming out 2 weeks later.
Yes.
Like, why?
I mean,
why?
Like the problem is that I love all of these actors. I don't mind them, but I understand what you mean.
Because when it's so like oversaturated, it takes the fun out of seeing like a beloved actor in something. Like you want to look forward to that their work is more meaningful. You know, we're used to maybe seeing 1 movie per year with the same actor. Like this is the movie they did.
I feel like with like Timothée Chalamet it was the same, and with Jacob Elordi it was the same. Like last couple of years, you know, like we saw them in everything, and I feel like. Yeah, I feel like next year is going to be, I don't know, Timothée Chalamet again, I guess.
I don't even know if he has something coming out other than the dude went on like after the whole ballet Oscar conspiracy and being snubbed again.
He decided to shut up.
Yeah. He was like, time to grow my hair out back and go back to my roots, you know, and go support the French national team during the games and be the soft French boy that I am, because this look is not working for me. Look, even with Timmy, he has 1 movie per year, like 1 big movie per year. The only thing there were 2 in the same year, it was Dune, Part 2 and A Complete Unknown. Zendaya is in 5 movies this year.
In 5 like projects, you mean?
For whatever, 5 projects, yeah. Enough, girl, go rest. Fuck's sake, didn't you just get married? Like, go chill somewhere. I mean, and again, like her stylist, Luxury Law. I mean, he's incredible. He does incredible things with her. Like the promo is even sometimes better than the actual project she's in. Hashtag Euphoria. But I said what I said. But yeah,
Did I tell you that I
know.
finished it? That I watched?
Did we discuss? Didn't we discuss this for the last episode?
I
Or
don't
maybe you
remember.
didn't finish it by then.
Maybe I
Well,
didn't finish it.
doesn't Jacob Elordi's character Nate get buried in the
Yeah.
last episode?
Andrew dies.
Ah, she dies?
Mm-hmm.
She ODs or what?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
But like
Well.
she doesn't know that she thinks that she's taking painkillers, and it's not painkillers. She was like fucked by a drug lord or whatever.
And yeah, so this was my main thing. Like, I don't know if she would have been. I think I would have just preferred that she wasn't in this movie. And then my second option would be, okay, if you're in the movie, you can play Helen and her sister.
This is your main criticism. What about
Yes.
like the, I don't know, storytelling that people say that it's not like representative of Homer, and like
again, suddenly everyone is a Homer fanatic.
Yeah, I know,
Everyone
right?
has went and read the original material in Greek or whatever it is, it's written in. Everyone went and read it, and they're all Homer experts now. Like, guys, give me a break. You read what?
Yeah.
A little summary, or you watched a YouTube video for 45 minutes saying Odyssey explained, or it's like the same with like, oh, I wish I saw more of Agamemnon. Like, how come he wasn't featured in this movie? And someone replied, boy, do I have a book for you.
Yeah. That's so funny.
and I rewatched, we rewatched Troy the next day with Brad Pitt. God, love that movie, but it's kind of bad. Like, I'm sorry to say,
Really?
like, now that I mean, it's very, like, I love it, but I don't think it aged that well. It's like 2004. This movie has nothing to do with the original material. And even at the end, it was like inspired by the Elite. I'm like, yeah, inspired is the right word, like,
Yeah.
there's like heavy dose of inspiration going on with filming that movie.
Like recently realized that I was like 14, 13 when I watched this movie, and I had no business, liking Brad Pitt that much.
Brad
He was like
Pitt?
40 years old.
No,
He was like
wasn't 40, 2000, girl. He wasn't 40, 2004.
He was like 39 something.
No.
Yeah.
What? How old is Brad Pitt?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yes, he was. Damn, he doesn't look 40 at all. He looks so young in that movie. This is the thing. It's not like it's not bad, okay? It's just, I don't like, in terms of historical accuracy, if people complain about Nolan, if Nolan is like an 8 out of 10, this is like a minus 25. Okay? The only thing that's accurate about Troy is that Achilles is hot. This is the only
And he gets shot
and
in
Hector is hot.
Does he get shot in the foot?
Yeah, he gets shot in the foot. Yeah, he gets shot in his Achilles heel,
Achilles heel, yeah.
But what works in this movie is that Brad Pitt is hot, and what's his name? Eric Bana, who plays Hector, is hot, and they have great chemistry. And this is what works. And like, honestly, I survived and the movie is like 2 hours 40. And for 2004,
Really?
guys, this is outrageous.
Yeah.
We were thinking like, wow, who allowed this in 2004? We're complaining about this now, but this came out 22 years ago, and somehow people are, it's like an epic, but it's, it like lacks any, emotional depth or anything like this, it's just hot dudes fighting. That's really,
I mean, I guess that was the point.
Troy. I used to love Troy, and now I'm like looking back at myself like, I don't know. Maybe because I watched it right after Odyssey, and it's just like, of course, you cannot compare a movie from 2004 to Nolan's like crazy brain, So maybe it was also the stark difference. Maybe if I watched it outside of this, I would have enjoyed it more. But I've also seen it like good 2-3 times before, and I didn't catch myself thinking like, I'm not sure this is very good. But I mean, the cast is goated in that one. Like Orlando Bloom, you have Brian Cox. Like the cast is really top notch. So no, yeah, everyone is a Homer expert now. And guys, when we talk about, it's like, I don't know, write a series, a movie about the Bible. Okay, like these are the kind of things that I think are so open to, like, if you wanted a very accurate Odyssey, you would have needed a series, not a movie, or at least 3 movies. Like, and he kept a lot. I was
He kept a
surprised how
lot.
much he actually managed to
Yes.
keep.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
I went there being fully prepared for half of the, trials.
For everything to be cut. Yeah.
To be cut. And he kept a lot. He removed maybe like 2 or 3 or something like this. But still, he really kept a lot of his journey.
Yeah, I like how he used like nonlinear, storytelling to put everything in it. Basically, I think only like this it worked.
Unless you were a professor of Greek mythology at, I don't know, Harvard, like, please spare me your expert opinion on how this is accurate or not accurate. Not sure the horse was built like that back in the day. It's not real. Maybe let's start with that. There was no fucking horse.
I mean, I got into an argument with a colleague.
Elaborate.
And like how everybody was not happy with like Helen of Troy being played by
Lupita
Nyong'o. She could be blue for all I care, like.
But it's not even that. None of them are Greek.
Yeah, none of them are Greek.
Which actor is Greek?
Which
one of these actors is Greek? Is Matt Damon? Does Matt Damon look Greek to you?
No.
Dude is from Boston. The guy looks as American as it fucking gets, okay?
Yeah.
The only one who looks remotely historically accurate to what we see, from like whatever portraits that are left or, is Anne Hathaway.
Yeah.
That she looks kind of Greek. She has like a strong nose. She's a brunette, whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
Everyone else, not even close. Not Tom Holland, and definitely not the Ben fucking Savdi who in his fucking helmet, which I was shooketh. So I didn't know that it was Ben Savdi before the movie.
You didn't know?
No, I didn't know. I somehow didn't pay attention to that. And I was like, and every time he would appear on screen, I would be like, damn, he's hot. Like, this is hot. Like, this is doing things. Like, a man in this helmet is doing things for me. Like, the guy looked amazing. Every time he was on screen, I thought like some crazy rap song is gonna start playing because this is how much aura I thought Fiend by Travis Scott would start, since Travis Scott is in the movie. I thought Fiend by Travis Scott would start playing. That's how much like aura farming he was doing in that fucking helmet is insane. And then I checked that it's fucking Ben. And then I checked, I was like, oh no. I had this like, oh no.
Oh no.
And then I was, but it's fine. I mean, he still was great, even through the helmet,
And they didn't show his face like.
No, they didn't show his face at all. I think the work he did with the shadows, and everything just made him look so impressive. Like, whatever that artistic choice was, I don't know, probably there's a proper name for it in cinematography. Whatever it is, 10 out of 10 was one of my favorite things in the movie. That was incredible. When like they open the gates and they all run and he just like slowly comes in. Chef's kiss for that one.
That was great, yeah.
So none of them are Greek. So guys, just relax, enjoy the movie. And what's this disbelief? Something of disbelief?
Suspension of disbelief?
Suspend your disbelief.
Yeah.
That none of these people, first of all, existed. This is all fake. Okay, these are not real people. It's not a movie about Julius Caesar. Everything is made. It's as real as a Cyclops. Okay, so it's mythology. It's fun. It's supposed to be fun.
True. So Paula's tomatoes.
Jinx. I'm gonna give it. Honestly, I could give it a 10 out of 10. I think I will give it 9 out of 10. Just because I'm like that.
I would say, 9 out of 10, I think.
Yeah.
Why would it...
It's definitely one of the best movies I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
I think you need to enjoy also like mythology and stuff to enjoy the movie. I think if you don't have any knowledge about it at all, going blindly, it might be.
No, I think you have to
know something. Like, you cannot blindly go and understand what's going on. So
it might be boring if you don't know anything. But at the same time, I don't know if there is a person who hasn't like heard anything
about it. No, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. So because even in Troy, there are no supernatural elements like in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like there are no mythical creatures, there are no gods. Like it's purely based on just like characters. Like here,
And
you still
vibes.
have
And abs.
abs, lots of abs,
Lots
lots
of
of abs,
abs.
sweaty abs, lots of sweaty abs, dirty, sweaty abs being washed with a dirty cloth. Lots of
But like,
that.
I must admit, like, Matt Damon was fit.
Yeah, for even for his age.
He looked impressive, like his muscles and like it was
Yeah, he
really
still plays
impressive.
like a big hero, you know. The guy is still
Yeah.
a warrior, you know. He still plays so I imagine he had to also like bulk up a tiny bit
Yeah.
for the role. No, he looks good. And one more thing we didn't discuss, which is I love when Robert Pattinson plays assholes.
Yeah.
Like this is it just works for me. He was so good. He was
very
so
good.
It was so good to hate him. He's so hateable. It's just like deliciously hateable. So I
Yeah.
get these beggars out of here. That's my favorite. He is honestly male performance. Dare I say he was my favorite in terms of acting.
Yeah, I think for me as well. Because
I mean, we love a villain.
it was like
First, we love a villain. Let's start.
yeah,
with
we'll
like
have a villain,
like a bad, we'll
and he was like a
bad.
really easy villain to hate.
Yeah.
Like he didn't have any qualities that redeemed him.
Yeah.
So it was yeah.
And shout out to the dog. Shout out to the dog. The dog doing tiny wiggle of the tail before, spoiler alert, before dying when he comes back. I was like, and then in the beginning of the movie, when they throw one of the puppies, I was like, why did we have to throw the puppy? Like, I immediately got upset. I was like,
yeah,
if one more dog gets hurt in this movie, I will leave the cinema. Like, I literally said this to Axel next to me. I'm like,
speaking of dogs getting hurt in the movie, like how like there was this scary movie about from the perspective of the dog.
From the perspective of the dog.
Everybody was worried that like does the dog die, and like there's even a website, I think, if the dog like does the dog die or something.
Yeah.
And we recently watched Evil Dead Burn, which is like the continuation of the Evil Dead franchise, and the dog dies 3 times.
3 times?
The
same dog?
Yes.
So comes back to life and dies?
Yeah, because like it's Evil Dead and like they come back as demons or something. Sorry. But like it was so funny because like I was like, I hope they don't kill the dog. I hope they don't kill the dog. Then they kill the dog and then it goes back to life and then they kill it again. I'm just like, they just decided to like make fun of all of us, with killing the dog like multiple times. But by the way, it was a French director. It had some kind of a French extremity.
For Evil Dead
Burn. Evil Dead Burn. I think it's already like 6th installment in the franchise. So yeah.
So 9 out of 10, let's say.
Odyssey.
Minus 1 point for casting Zendaya again. Sorry.
Minus, I think like some like minor things. Yeah, yes, they sum up to 1 point.
The Zara summer autumn collection on Charlize Theron on the beach. The girl was like, "This is Banana Republic."
I don't actually remember like Calypso's story. Like Odysseus with Calypso, I don't remember what they did like in the original, so I don't.
Well,
I think they combined Calypso and Circe into Calypso, and like Circe had like minor role. So it was because I remember that he lived with Circe as well.
Yeah, he has like a child, like she has a child from him and stuff.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
voilà.
9 out of 10. Go watch Odyssey in IMAX.
In IMAX.
IMAX, please.
Even though, again, this is like this movie classism, it's getting to my socialist heart a little bit. Like, I was a bit like, especially the whole 70mm shit. I was like, you need to give me a fucking break. Like, if there's no, okay, fine, I can afford it. But I'm not gonna like, force someone who doesn't want to pay more money for a cinema ticket to go watch it in IMAX. If you want to watch it in a normal cinema, go watch it in a normal cinema. It's still a good movie. Okay.
Yeah.
It is like visually stunning. Of course, like you want to have as big of a screen as possible for like a fully submersive experience. But if you can be bothered, just don't be fucking bothered. Honestly, I'm against this. Cinema should be accessible. Okay, like I'm against this elitism when it comes to you have to as Nolan intended.
As Nolan intended. I watched it in IMAX with a discount, and I went on Friday. I went on fucking Friday, which was a weekday at 10 a.m. And
Jesus,
it was full.
Yeah, people don't work.
Also, can we talk about the fact that they released other Mummy trailer before the Odyssey?
And they put a huge jump scare in the trailer. Like, since when do we put such huge jump scares in the trailer? Like,
I mean, we do, but also like we kind of try to, warn people with like red screen or something.
Yeah,
because I mean, I was prepared. I read about it. I saw TikToks and I was prepared. I saw the trailer. But people, like, there were guys sitting next to me. They didn't know. And they were like, jumped
screaming. Yeah, I would scream if this came out on the big screen. I watched it on TikTok and I had to cover the screen.
Yeah.
I was like, it was like a TikTok be like, watch this trailer for the money. I'm like, okay, Jessica Chastain, fine, I'm gonna watch the trailer. And as the trailer starts and I understand that it's gonna be a horror, I'm like, this is gonna be bad. And even through close screen like this through the fingers, I got like traumatized from the trailer.
It was genuinely scary.
It's super scary. I'm not watching that. I don't do horror, so I'm not watching
probably
that.
Watched that. But you wanted to watch Backrooms.
I wanted to watch Backrooms, but Backrooms is not a horror. It's more like thriller-y, I would say.
It is.
Well, in the end, I watch neither. I think I'll watch Obsession when it comes out, like on the streaming platform. So I'm curious about this movie.
Obsession was good.
Was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I heard good things. Good. So I think I'm gonna watch that.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's super scary. There are some like gory parts. There are some disgusting parts, but also like the actress. She was amazing. Like, honestly, she was so good in it. Like, I love that the actors that they chose were new actors, and basically, I don't know, like it was great. And also like they people say that I saw that some interview that she would love to act and like play in Fourth Wing series.
Oh yeah,
she would be great Violet, I would say.
Her?
Yeah.
I don't know why. Because I picture her with just this crazy face, but this Indian Navarrete. Okay, I see
Navarrete,
her. Yeah, why not? I can see it. Wow, she's 152. Okay, yeah, she would be perfect. Oh, she's tiny. 152. Wow. Yeah, she would be great.
That's I think that's it. I really hope, guys, that people who listen to us that you missed us. Sorry for being gone so long, but we had life.
We had life and World Cup. And we had a wedding and a World Cup. So
and
been a busy couple of months.
Yes.
But we're back. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
See you. Bye. And good luck with the heat wave for all of you out there who have a heat wave.
Oh my God. Yes. Stay hydrated.